Collective. I'm really excited to look into this energy today. I finally got the intuition for the 1111 reading, for the 111, for the reading for the portal for tomorrow, November 11th. And it doesn't matter when you're brought to this reading, this channel, there's something in it for you. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. It's going to resonate with the people that are in my soul tribe and my soul group. I hope that is you. I want to thank you for coming here and checking out my channel and seeing if it is you. If this reading does not resonate with you, it's okay. You can just go find another reader on YouTube, and hopefully you'll find your story and what you need. But remember that these energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. If this reading does not resonate with you, I want you to stick around because there may be something in the reading that you need to hear. Like I said, these messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're brought to this reading or when you're brought to any reading. If God brings you somewhere, there's something in it that you might need to hear. So during this reading and all of my readings, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you're wanting to know about the twin flame reading that I just did, it is actually in the link right above me. And I'll also have suggested videos at the end. I'll have the energy update that I did for that. So the twin flame is what I just did, so that was on the screen, and the energy update that I did for November will be at the end. I am doing personal readings, so check out the description box below for my website. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. So a couple of things that are going to be in this reading, and you'll see that I have these roller bottles right here with the chakra colors. I'm going to explain to you what I did before I'm starting this reading. So the 1111 portal is actually, 1111 is an awakening code. It is a wake-up call. It's for some people, it's going to be like, hold on to your hat because this is, you're going to be awakened, my friend. You know what I mean? And for other people, it's just going to be a code of activation. It's going to be a download. You could get a migraine. You could get body aches. You could just feel really out of balance. Things like that, okay? But it is 1111 is a code of consciousness. It's to wake up your consciousness. It's to help you see things in a different way. It's to help you have your aha moments or your OSHIT moments, right? And it's going to help you unlock the subconscious mind. So there might be some things that you need to let go. There might be some things that have been lingering on, but whatever comes to the surface is ready to be gone. It's ready to let go. I have someone that I know that I grew up with that is in the hospital right now, and she's probably not going to make it because of drugs, and it's really sad. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody in the world, but it did help me to go, you know what? I've been thinking about that person. That person's been on my mind a little bit. And I was talking to my sister, and she said, oh my gosh, that person's been on my mind too. And I'm like, isn't that crazy? But I told her, I said, it's because I think I'm supposed to release some things to allow her to go in peace. And she's coming to the surface so that I can remember the things that hurt me and remember the things that between us. So maybe she's tapping on my shoulder as she's passing and she's saying, hey, let me go, release these parts of me. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do that. So I got some stuff I got to do. But the 1111 reminds us that we are spiritual beings. It helps us remember that we're just living a physical experience. The 1111 code will give you epiphanies. You'll be like, oh my gosh, the aha moments. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do career and money first to see where your career and money is. And then I'm going to do a love reading. And I might even do an actual spiritual reading, like just on your spiritual journey, okay? So I'll probably do 3 different readings based on the 1111 code, depending on how much time I have today. But remember, the 1111 code is manifesting thoughts into reality. It is the opportunity for new beginnings. The 1111 code is going to feel like a bright light or a flashbulb moment. So pay attention to your thoughts as you move through this experience. It's going to open up tomorrow, but you might start feeling the energy today, and then it's going to last until the end of the year. You are going to have the opportunity to make big changes in your life right now until the end of the year. And at the end of the year, just so that you are aware, the soulmate cycle, so I've been told, is going to close. And so the universe will have to start all over again to bring these people together. But we'll talk about that in the love reading, the twin flame reading. So I just did one, and so we'll do another one right after this one. Okay, so it's gonna be a big spread of cards, but before I do that, let me help you take a look at this right here. Before I do that, doTERRA is doing 20% off of doTERRA essential oils. It's the only oils I promote on this channel. If you decide that you're going to get oils through me, I will assign you a leader, and you'll have someone specifically that you can talk to and ask questions, and they'll help you with training and help you to learn oils and teach you what I know here and what I'm about to teach you. Okay? We also send you free gifts and things like that. What's on the screen right here is what we send when you get a kit. So if you decide to do one of the 20% off kits, here's my favorite one. If you decide to do one of these kits, then we'll send you this book to teach you how to use your oils, and we'll also teach you the emotional aspects of oils as well. Okay, the book is a physical way of helping yourself, and we'll teach you how to do the emotional point of it as well. All right, so I want you to look right here, and this is my chakra set. I came up with this, and I just want to share it with you because you could do this too. I'll have a link in the description box for these roller bottle sets, where I got them. And also in each of the roller bottles, I have the crystal inside here is a ball. If I can find it for you guys, I'll go ahead and put that there as well. And there's a crystal inside of here, and each one of them have a crystal pertaining to or correlating to the chakra. So each one of them are different, okay? And then I have the oils. I'll show you how I decided which oils would go in here. So see, they're all different. Okay. So what I did and I think this is really good when we're talking about career and money, but it's actually good when we talk about anything. So if you're going to have a really difficult conversation with someone, which we do know that the twin flame reading that I just did, that we're going to have some conversations coming up, and this would be a good way to get yourself balanced before you have those types of conversations with people, is to align your chakras. You can align your chakras through Reiki, which I teach people how to do Reiki. I help them have the activation that they need in order to do that, the downloads, and then we teach them how to do it. So that's in my description box down below. If you're interested in that, I do not have a class set up, but if you're interested, I can get one set up because I do have a couple of people that want to do it. All right, so let's talk about this. So I took this quiz, and it is in Strength Finders, which is down below. I'll credit it as well. And Strength Finders it's better if you get the book, and inside the book there's a code, and you take the code to a website. In the website you take this test, and the test takes about 30 minutes. And it's asks you questions, kind of like the questions that you take before you get a job, in a job interview, and they have you do that little test real quick to see who you are. It's kind of like that, and answer it quickly. You should answer it fast, because the reason why is because you want it intuitively. If you sit there and think about it, then your ego gets in the way, and then you're going to get skewed results, in my opinion. Like, go fast. Like, what's your first instinct of how you would handle that situation? And Strength Finders gives you like your entire strength. I think it gives you like 100 strengths or whatever. I'm giving you my first top. What is it? My first top 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 chakras, 7. Yeah. So I'm giving you my first top 7 strengths. So, and then I sat in meditation to find out which of these strengths, where do they go on which chakra, which oils would I put there. And so it's this whole thing that I did. So anyway, these are my strengths. My first one for my crown chakra is belief, and it means I have a strong sense of belief in things. And my second one for my third eye chakra is maximizer. Maximizer is where I can see the bigger picture. I'm not going to go through all of these, but basically I can see the good in people. I can see what people can't see in themselves. The other one is connectedness is a strength of mine. I like to connect people together. Relator means I can relate to people. And then includer is I like to include everybody, and that's my heart chakra. I should have said these. This is my throat chakra. I put connectedness because that's going to help me connect in with people on their level. And relator means I can relate to people. This is my solar plexus. Oh, I switched these. My bad. The heart chakra is includer, and then relator, and then this sacral chakra is positivity, So that's one of my strengths. And my last strength is competition, which is my root chakra. So I have a little bit of competition in me. Like I like to, not to be competitive with people, but I like the pursuit. Like I like to pursue competition. It gives me like a goal. It gives me like something to strive for. So what I did with these is I found out what my strengths are. I decided which chakra I was going to focus in on with those strengths. And then I went to the Essential Emotions book, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in the description box down below. And this book is how to use essential oils for your emotions. And then what I did is I looked up these qualities, and I found out which oils would be best in those, and then I made roller bottles for those. Now when I sat down with you today, what I did is I put this on my crown chakra, I put this on my third eye, my throat, my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral chakra, and then my root chakra. So I went ahead and put all of those there, so I'm ready to do a reading for you. All right, so we'll go ahead and put these somewhere else. Okay, so let's look into the reading and let's see what's going on. But this is going to be probably a long reading, so if you don't have the time, I understand. No worries, you can come back later. Because I really don't know what they're going to tell me or where we're going to go. I'm going to leave this wide open to the universe, only accepting the highest and best truth or the highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. I want to thank the people who've already subscribed and supported me to 2,000. If you're new here, thank you for coming and checking on my channel. I want to thank the people who've donated, who clicked the links in my description box, who've liked, shared, subscribed, got personal readings from me, watched ads that are associated with my videos, and watched my videos multiple times. I really appreciate the people who keep coming back and watching them over and over and over again. I know there's people who do that because you tell me. I'm going for a goal of 3,000 subscribers. If you're not yet subscribed and would like to support this channel, then please take a second to do so. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is an all signs reading, which means it's the energy of all of us. I'm not separating them out into signs because actually we all share the same pool of energy anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, okay, there's the 11 cards. It's like, what are they talking about? All right, I want to see what the theme is for this, for your money. You know, is what the career, the money, the situation like that, the more logical perspective of your life. I guess that's what I want to say. Because career and money, that's like the logical part. It's peace. So we're looking for peace in our career. So let's see where this is going to go. We're looking for peace within our career and our money. So it's like we want it all to balance out rightly, right and right. Okay. What it's saying in career is that some of us, a lot of us, I guess the energy of that's out there, that is overall energy of this reading, is that there's this feeling of being burnt out with what you're doing, or kind of stressed, or just unwilling to, for some of you guys, even unwilling to delegate. In some of the career and in the money, there's been some deception, or there's been some mismanagement. So there's been some betrayal. There's been someone getting away with stuff that's bothering you. And you're looking for a strategy on how to work through this. When it comes to career and money, you might see some people that have been keeping secrets as well. This could be for some of you guys that don't have any money issues where it's like straight up betrayal. It could also be deceiving yourself about your financial management. Maybe you're mismanaging money. Maybe you're thinking that everybody else is spending the money when it's you who are you're spending the money. You're the one who needs to get a hold on your spending habits. So that is another thing when it comes to money. And then what's going to happen is that it's going to bring harmony into the career and the 1111. See, this is actually 1111 this is the card of 1111 because it's twin flame. It's twin. It's 11 on one side, 11 on the other. It's not the number 11. It's actually the number 6. However, this is like they show it to me in this way, like the twin towers. You know, so it is. And Twin Tower looked like an 11, right? And it was on September 11th, you know, 11. So, and I don't know why they're bringing it to me that way, but there's some misalignment. It's going to bring alignment to the things that are misaligned in career and money, because there's some disharmony right now. There's some imbalance. There's misalignment. And it's causing you to not fully love yourself because of whatever's happening. Okay. So let's look at how you're feeling. You're feeling pretty good though. So even though this is all happening, even though you don't have full peace in your career and money, even though you feel a little bit like it's not going as wonderful as you would like it to go, you still feel pretty good about it. You still feel pretty stable. You still feel like abundant. You feel like, I guess what I'm hearing is like you feel like you have enough, but you feel like you need more. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have a goal of like paying off your house early, or maybe you have a goal that is like bigger, and so you have enough to be like happy, but you want more to be able to like not frivolously spend, but focus your money in on a goal. I guess that's what I'm hearing. Like you want your money to be in a goal somewhere, because you have enough to be happy, but you'd like to be happier. I guess that's what I'm hearing when it comes to career and money. How you are seen by others is this Page of Wands. So you look like you're doing really well with other people. You look like you've gotten a lot of good news. You look like you communicate well. You look like you're getting that job offer. I mean, it looks pretty good on the outside, and people don't realize that you have some inner turmoil about what's going on with your career and money. You look like you're able to express yourself, so people don't realize that you are actually kind of struggling with this money aspect or this career aspect, because it's not what I'm hearing is it's not a huge deal, but it bothers you. You know, and some of you guys, it is huge betrayal. Some of you guys, somebody was jacking with your money. Some people were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. Not everybody though. Some of you guys, it's just like you're just not fully happy. Like you want to be happier. But some of you guys did get some real deception, and there were people getting away with things. So I don't want to downplay that, because it's not everybody though. All right, so the next step that's coming is good, because we have another, whenever you have pages are offers. So you have the Page of Pentacles, so that means that you're going to get good money news in. It's going to be an auspicious time for you. The portal's going to open up a job offer for those of you guys who are waiting for one. You have the energy for it, and that you will succeed. You're going to get the reward that you're looking for, okay? It's coming. It's just you're in a kind of a limbo period, and limbo periods suck, I know, because you're like, but it's so funny. But when you do get the abundance, sometimes it comes so fast it like slaps you in the face. You're like, whoa, that was really quick. And then you don't even know what to do or how to what to do with it. You know, you're like, oh my gosh. So I hope that that's the way. But we do have new money and new opportunity coming with the portal opening up. And so that'll be really, really good. And then we have the holidays are coming. So we're going to feel really good. Holidays always make people, well, I won't say always, because some people get really depressed around the holidays. Holidays bring in the energy for you to feel good. If you haven't dealt with your stuff, if you haven't looked at your pain, holidays can be really sucky. You know, it's true. Like, I remember before I dealt with any of my pain, I would get so excited about the holidays, and then they would come, and then it would just be like, dude, I don't even know why I get excited. It's like I get so depressed, and that's because I get that downtime and start thinking about things, and then it would just like start to destroy me, and I get really depressed. So if that's you, it's just because you need to look at some things. You can't be holding on to your baggage, and you can't be holding on to the things that hurt you, because they're just going to hurt you every time a new holiday comes around. The thing that is in your way, or the obstacle, is that you're waiting for this Ace of Cups. One thing I wanted to say is that just because we have the energy doesn't mean that we actually access it or utilize it. This is the energy that's there. It really depends on your vibration, on whether or not you're accessing this, because you could not access the energy with your free will. It's that simple. Like, you could just decide that you're going to be in a crappy mood, and then you don't vibrate with the energy that's coming in. We want you to vibrate with the beautiful love, the good news that's coming in, the new offers that are coming in, the auspiciousness. We want you to do that. So right here on the screen, once again, I showed it all on all the November readings. I'm going to show it now. On the screen, you can see the law of attraction. It is what Abraham Hicks always talks about when she's talking about your vibration. When we are in negative vibration, we attract negative things. Are there negative aspects of these cards? Yes, there are. There are opposites of these cards. So if I tell you something really awesome, if you're in a crappy mood, guess what? You're going to be attracting the negativity of these cards. If you're in an amazing mood, you're going to get the full potential of the card. If you're in apathy, well, it's going to go. It's going to go. It's okay. Apathy is better than being in a crappy mood. Just being neutral is actually a really awesome way to manifest. But when you're in your highest vibration is when it's all going to come into fruition, just so that you know. And some people go, well, that person's happy because they have everything. Is that true? Or do they have everything because they're happy? Something to think about. Okay. So the thing that's getting in your way is you're so focused in on this cup of love, or this emotional lottery, or just wanting to have it all, or wanting to have the best career, or wanting to have all the money in the world. And that want is pushing against the vibration of happiness. That want is actually putting you in the lower vibration. So it's better to be in apathy and be neutral about it and be like, you know what, if it comes, great. That'd be awesome. Like it's fine if it does. It's fine if it doesn't. That is a better energy to be in than, oh my gosh, I can't, it's taking so long. I just can't do this anymore. I'm just struggling. And that's going to attract the negative vibration of that cup, which is lost opportunity, problems with self-love, because as we're not getting the things that we want, we start to doubt our love of ourself. You doubt your intuition and you repress your emotions. If that's what you want, then you vibrate negatively and you will get that. And if it's not what you want, then we need to at least get to a neutral state of being. Like, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. I'll be okay either way. I'm going to survive. But if you can get into dancing around with some beautiful, like some amazing music, some high vibration music, singing, running. I need to go running, as a matter of fact. I keep missing all these beautiful days. Any one of those things, get yourself into that vibration so that you can get what you need, okay? And remember, people get what they want when they are happy. It's not the other way around, that they're happy because they get what they want. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're crappy mood, if you're lower vibration and you happen to get something that you want, that feeling of happiness will not stay. It will actually flitter away. And you'll be happy, sure, for like 5 minutes, for like an hour. And then after that, you're right back into your nasty vibration. And then a lot of times you'll lose. So say you win the lottery and you're really, really happy. Let's just give that example. You're really, really happy. What happens to people is they actually lose all their money within like a year or two. They lose all the money that they've won. And that's because their vibration never really changed. They may have been vibrating just enough to win the lottery, but what their self-love never changed. Their mindset, their limiting beliefs, none of that ever changed. So they lose all the money really quickly. We don't want that to happen to you. We want you to be able to enjoy all your money. We want you to be able to enjoy the emotional lottery. Okay, let's move on. The strength, the thing that's helping you is that you don't care right now. That the thing that's helping you is that some of you guys are recovering from a financial loss. Some of you guys are recovering from your spiritual poverty. The thing that's helping you is that you understand lack mindset. You understand worrying about if someone left you out in the cold is just making your life harder. Worrying about that you didn't get that job offer is just making things worse. Worrying about your money situation is just going to make it worse. So understanding the law of vibration and the law of thoughts, like what you think manifests, because the 1111 portal is we're manifesting our thoughts. So those of you guys who are able to have that, let's say the flip side of this card is actually super negative. So please don't go in the negative mindset, because this will not be supporting you. But this in the support role is actually really a good thing, because it's saying that you can look the other way. You can turn the other cheek. It's fine. No big deal. I'll look to the things that make me happy. That's what's happening here. Instead of looking at this person who's in despair, this other person's walking through the storm. They're like, and I don't normally read this card this way, but that's how they're having me read it. This person is actually walking through the storm saying, it's all right. I'm just going to put my tunnel vision on, my blinders on, and I'm just going to move forward, and I'm going to look to my happiness and look to the things that bring me joy, because that's going to bring me what I'm looking for. As long as you look at the fact that you didn't get the job, or you look at the fact that that person in your career is getting everything and you're not, and they're like a crappy and they're like a crappy worker, you know what I mean? You're like, why do they get everything? As long as you focus in on them and all the things they're getting and all the things you're not, that will destroy your happiness, and it will destroy you. So a lot of people say comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, that's true. That's what this card is saying. Like, if you decide to compare yourself to other people in your career or your money or whatever, it's going to destroy you. So don't do that. Just go, you know what? Sometimes people win, sometimes people don't, and my winning day is coming really soon, because the 1111 portal is opening, and I already know that I have an amazing outcome. Well, I know you have an amazing outcome. You don't know yet. You will know in a second. All right, so what's hidden that you can't see? The truth. You can't see all of the truth. You know, there's a lot of things that are hidden in life that we can't see. How many times have you talk to someone, see their perception, and you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that's the way that it was. Oh my gosh, like everybody's work is being checked? Well, I thought it was just mine. You know, oh my gosh, everybody's having a little bit of struggle with money right now. It's not just me. Oh, okay. You know, I thought it was just me. No, it's not just you. It's everybody. Everybody's having a little bit of a struggle. That's why everything's on sale right now. That's why everything's 20% off for kits for doTERRA. That's why, you know, all the Black Friday sales are coming earlier. You know what I mean? Because they know. Look at the national debt right now is $15 trillion. $15 trillion is the national debt. That means that even with all of the stimulus that people got, even with people using their stimulus to pay down their debt, using their stimulus to pay down their homes or whatever they did, even with people making really good decisions with their stimulus money, guess what? The national debt rose. People used their credit cards more. People got into debt more. You're not the only one. You know, even people who were completely out of debt got themselves back into debt again. You're not the only person. Now, what are we going to do about it? Well, we got to use the 1111 portal energy to help us manifest in whatever we need to pull ourselves out of it. You know, we need to pull up our big boy and big girl pants and say, we got to get out of this. We can't allow that debt, because that debt is what, it's heavy. It's right here. Where'd it go? It's this burden. That debt is burden. And it's what we're trying to let go. It's the thing that we're trying to recover from, okay? And some of you guys are trying to do it through career, and some of you guys are trying to muscle your way through it. And I suggest, that's fine, but I suggest let's work on our vibration too. Let's write out what we want. Let's focus in on the things that make us happy. Do the things that make you happy and raise that vibration as well while you're doing that. Because if you're muscling through and you're trying to struggle to get out of debt or to get out of these money issues, you are making it harder on yourself. A lot harder. Yeah, it's fun. It's more fun to spend the money than it is to actually like pay for it. I get that. But why can't you have fun paying for it? Like, why can't you find something, like a second job or something that brings you joy, that you really actually like doing? It's actually fun. What is the advice? The advice is to emotionally be done with the pain that it's causing you. Be emotionally done with the conflict. You know, it's creating deeper wounds the more you stay in the energy of, oh my gosh, how did I get here? The more you stay in the energy of what you've lost and how horrible it is, the harder it is to be able to get away from the job that's stressing you out, to get away from the debt that's stressing you out, you know? So the outcome is the sun. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, it's all right. So there's the sun. That's your outcome. This is the brightest, most beautiful card that you can get. This is all a lesson. The money issues that you're struggling with right now, or the career that you're struggling with right now, is a lesson of the 1111 portal to help you not focus in on what's happening in the universe today. What you see is not what you always are going to get. What you see is what you vibrated in the past. What you are going to get is what you're going to vibrate in the future. So, once again, here's that scale again. You choose. Where do you want to be? The lower the vibration, the harder the manifestations. The uglier the manifestations. The higher the vibration, the more beautiful the manifestations are. The best place to manifest is neutrality. Because sometimes we think that, oh, well, I'm vibrating high. I'm doing my best to vibrate high. And you're struggling yourself into high vibration. And you're forcing yourself into high vibration instead of letting it happen. High vibration is where you just let it happen. It just feels so good. It's like an orgasmic experience. It just happens. You can't hold that back. You can't force an orgasm, and you can't hold it back either. A forced orgasm is BS. And nobody has fun when they're trying to force that. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this is so amazing. That is not fun. And a lot of people do it. They pretend to have these orgasms. That's a pretend BS. It's not even like real. And you're not having a good time. Like that blows my mind. But a real orgasm, you can't hold that back. A real orgasm makes you laugh. It makes you like want to stop for a second. Like, I can't take it anymore. It's too much. Like, hold up. Like, that's a real one. A real one, you feel like you can't even breathe through it. Like, I'm not going to make it through this. That's a real one. And it's better to go into it with no mindset at all, with no vibration at all. It's better to say, I'm an empty slate. I'm open, and allow the experience to move you into the higher vibration instead of trying to force it to happen. And that's just the best way that I guess I can explain that for you. Okay, well, that was beautiful. Let's get some more advice cards, and then I'm going to close out this reading and we're going to go into love. Can't believe I'm teaching you guys about orgasm on my channel. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, my friends are gonna be like, Elise, you're crazy. I'm trying to help you. And if you're not orgasming, you better orgasm. Whether you do it with someone else or you do it yourself, you better orgasm, because holding back that is holding back the vibration of manifestation. Surrender to the divine. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Surrender those emotions to the divine. Surrender yourself. Like, yes, I want this, but me muscling those emotions to try to make this happen is not helping. But getting into apathy to say, you know what, it'd be really cool if I paid that debt off. It'd be really cool. Man, what would it look like if I paid that debt off? What would it look like if I had the career of my dreams? Man, if I got that position, what would it look like? What would it feel like? That's what you want to do. You want to bring in the emotions what would it feel like? What would it look like through excitement instead of, I have to have that, because if I have that, it's going to make me feel amazing. And da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay, stop. So work through your fears, because that's what's holding you back. Your fears around money, the fears around having too much. So that's the other thing. A lot of people who get the lotto, they end up losing it because they never work through their fears around money. They never work through their belief systems, like people who have money are bad and, money is evil, all of those things. Okay, be bold and make the first move. And a win-win outcome is in the forecast. We already know that because we have the card of Leo. So we know that. That's very good. Awesome, guys. Well, this is exciting. Do whatever makes you happy, even if it is getting yourself an orgasm so that you can get into the right vibration. I'm just kidding. I had to throw that in there. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much. On the screen is the last energy update that I did for November. Also the playlist for the life choices. You can go to your sign. I have all the signs in a playlist. You can go to yours and you can find out the November reading that I just did. So you guys have a great day, and thank you so much, and I'll be right back for a love reading. Bye.